Hello, and welcome to Janko TV. Are you ready for the finale of the best Korean dramas on Netflix series? We've scoured the depths of Netflix to bring you the best of the best, and in this final episode, we've got some real gems to share with you. So sit back, relax, and get ready to add some new shows to your watch list. Number 21. My Mr. 2018. A truly unique Korean drama, My Mr. tells the story of a cold woman who has suffered many hardships in her life and who finds sympathy and comfort in the company of three brothers who are healing from their own trauma. The series is deeply profound and addresses a number of serious topics. The cast is led by Lee Ji-eun, also known by her stage name IU, who plays Lee Ji-eun, a woman who will do anything to support her ailing grandmother. She encounters the middle brother, Park Dong-hoon, Lee Sun-kyun, when she is hired as a temp worker at his company. A co-worker instructs her to find out Dong-hoon's secrets, but soon enough she's falling for the man, who seems to understand more about her than anyone she's ever met. Although it's definitely a slow-moving story, the astounding acting and remarkably written characters will drag you in and keep you enthralled until the last episode. My Mr. is a must-watch, especially if you are a fan of serious dramas. Number 22. 100 Days, My Prince, 2018. 100 Days My Prince is a period drama about Crown Prince Lee Yeol, Do Kyung-soo, who finds out a secret that ignites a fight for the throne, making him a target for assassination. Running for his life, Lee Yeol gets shot by an arrow and hit his head, which causes him to lose all of his memories. Nursed back to health by a commoner who finds him in the woods and chooses to take advantage of the situation, Lee Yeol is told that he is the betrothed of the commoner's daughter, Yun Han Shim, and so the two get married to save her from becoming the wife of a man she hates. For the next 100 days, Lee Yeol lives as a commoner, relatively useless with the day-to-day chores, as Han Shim slowly warms up to this strange man that shows up out of nowhere. 100 Days, My Prince is a charming and well-acted drama and very lighthearted despite the initial premise. If you're looking for a cute, pick-me-up romance, this is it. Number 23. Love Alarm, 2019 to 2021. A lot of Korean dramas feel like fanfiction made real, and considering many are stories taken right out of webcomics, like this one, they practically are. With Love Alarm, another Netflix original, the series is set in a world where there is an app that notifies you whenever someone in a 10-meter radius has romantic feelings for you. Kim So-hyun plays Kim Jo-jo, a diligent high school student who finds herself in a love triangle with two best friends. Hwang Sun-oh, a handsome teenager from a rich family who is intrigued when Jo-jo doesn't naturally want to date him, and Lee Hae-yum, Young Jae-ram, a normal boy who doesn't use the Love Alarm app at all. Love Alarm takes on the hypothetical question of what would happen if technology evolves to be able to read our feelings, and how people would deal with being unable to hide attraction or the lack thereof. The series is also one of a handful of shows here that have more than one season. Number 24. Stranger, 2017 present. Stranger stars Bae Do-na, arguably one of the best Korean actresses working right now. If you watch a lot of Netflix shows, you may recognize her as Sun Bok from Sense8, the 2015 sci-fi drama that ended way too soon. In Stranger, Do-na plays Police Lieutenant Han Yeo-jin, who helps prosecutor Hwang Si-mok, a man who lacks empathy and social skills after having surgery to address sound hypersensitivity, solve an important murder case. Unsurprisingly, their investigation uncovers intense corruption in the system, particularly with the other prosecutors, and well, you'll see what happens. Like Love Alarm, Stranger also has 2 seasons right now on Netflix. The series was a huge hit, both in South Korea and internationally, with many praising the cast's performances and the tight plot. Number 25. Boys Over Flowers, 2009. Based on Japanese manga written by Yoko Kamio, Boys Over Flowers joins the ranks of many other different adaptations, including the very popular Chinese drama, Meteor Garden. Made in 2009, this follows a group called F4, the name of four privileged and popular boys who rule over others at the prestigious Shinhua High School through bullying. Through a series of strange events, a girl from a working-class family named Jiam Jandi gets a full scholarship for swimming at the same high school, and after finally meeting F4, she really doesn't understand everyone's fascination with them. After the leader of F4, Gu Junpyo, tries to bully Jandi and she stands up to him, he starts to fall in love with her. Cliché, but the series is from 2009, so bear that in mind. Soon enough, Jandi is involved in a twisted story that goes places you'd never expect. Mainly, if you are interested in seeing what more classic dramas look like, Boys Over Flowers is definitely the one to pick, and it's still highly recommended over a decade later. Expect plenty of melodrama, outdated fashion and hairstyling, and a lot of fun. Number 26. Mystic Pop-Up Bar, 2020. Mystic Pop-Up Bar is centered around a pojamika, which is an outdoor food establishment, usually in the form of a tent or street stall, that serves popular dishes and drinks. This particular stall is run by Wheelju, a bad-tempered woman who is fulfilling a punishment in the afterlife after being accused of seducing the prince and dying by suicide 500 years earlier. In order to make up for her supposed sins, she must resolve 100,000 grudges in the living realm. Manager GWI, formerly Crown Prince Ihan, is Wheelju's former love, finally allowed to serve as manager of the pop-up bar to stay by her side. They have one unwitting part-timer named Hong Kong Bay, whose strange ability to make people speak the truth masks a deep connection with GWI and Wheelju. Mystic Pop-Up Bar is a unique take on the fantasy genre of Korean drama, and the story that unravels over the course of the season is compelling and continually surprising. Number 27. The K2, 2016. The K2 follows a very simple premise. A highly trained mercenary soldier named Kim Jae-ha, codename K2, takes a job as the bodyguard of a young woman named Go-na, and the two fall in love. But it's so much more than that. Na is the illegitimate daughter of Jang Sejun, a presidential candidate, and his wife, Choi Eugene, the power-hungry, cutthroat daughter of a business conglomerate family, will find any way to get rid of her and keep her secret. A show that could have easily just been a slow-burn love story has intense political intrigue and action sequences worthy of any big-budget movie. Originally released in 2016, the K2 has 16 episodes, like most traditional K-dramas, but somehow there's never any drag in the story, and before you know it, you'll find yourself binging the whole season. Number 28. Mr. Sunshine, 2018. Another period drama, Mr. Sunshine is set at the end of the Joseon era, during the Japanese occupation of Korea. The series stars Kim Tae-ri from The Handmaiden as Go Ae-shin, an orphan noblewoman who trains as a sniper to serve in the Righteous Army, which was a civilian militia that fought against the Japanese forces and other outside invaders throughout Korean history. Lee Byung-hun plays Eugene Choi, a man who was born into slavery in Korea and escaped to the US to become a Marine, before returning to Korea in the early 1900s. Eugene and Ae-shin fall in love, despite Ae-shin being betrothed to a rich nobleman since childhood. Through Eugene, the series deals with negative sentiments against Korean Americans in both countries, which are still very prominent today. Eugene and Ae-shin are also of two very different social classes, which they must overcome to be together. The series was very well received, though some criticized Mr. Sunshine for historical inaccuracies, which continues to be a very sensitive area of drama in the eye of Korean society. Number 29. Arthel Chronicles, 2019 present. Arthel Chronicles is a very unique Korean drama in that it takes on high fantasy concepts with an expansive story set in ancient times. In the mythical land of Arth, there are a series of tribes that make up civilization, each led by one leader fighting for ultimate control. The story focuses on the city of Arthel, where the lives of the main characters intertwine. Song Joong-ki stars as Unseum, a member of the Wahhan tribe who was born with the destiny that he will cause the destruction of Arthel. By his side is Kim Ji-won as Tanya, a young woman born on the same day as Inseum, sharing special abilities and a fate that will change the future of Arthel forever. Arthel Chronicles is an ambitious series with an expansive cast, and it's perfect for anyone looking for a new high fantasy series to binge. Number 30. Kingdom, 2019 present. Probably one of the most well-known series on this list, Kingdom is Netflix's supremely popular Korean period drama, set in the early 1600s, in a world where an unnatural plague leads the dead to be resurrected as zombies. The story starts when the king dies of smallpox, leaving those around him with very few options to maintain power. Pregnant and wanting to hide her husband's death until she gives birth to, hopefully, a son, Queen Consort Cho uses a resurrection plant to bring the king back as a zombie, kept in chains in the palace. Unfortunately, he manages to bite a few people, which leads to the spread of the disease throughout the kingdom. Crown Prince Li Chang investigates his father's sickness, which leads him to the city of Dongni, where physician's assistant Seo Bai works to find a cure for the strange sickness. While zombie and movie television shows are in abundance, South Korea has proven once again that they do it best with Kingdom after producing the international hit film Train to Busan in 2016. That's it for today's video on the best Korean dramas on Netflix right now, Part 3. We hope you found some new shows to add to your watch list and that you enjoyed the series. If you missed the first 2 parts, make sure to go back and check them out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from Janko TV. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.